The topic of this video is why you should not get your sister locks done in Africa. Hey beautiful, hey handsome, welcome to my channel. So I know the topic is controversial. That made you click in here because I want you to hear me out. When I say don't get your locks done in Africa, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm saying do your research. There are good and bad locticians everywhere. And so do your research before you get your hair done anywhere. Now, with that said, I got my locks done in Ghana, and it was by divine intervention. God made sure that I went to somebody who was actually Sisterlocks trained. Because when I came back to the United States for somebody to maintain my hair for me, I went to a consultant who looked at my locks and she confirmed, yes, you do have Sisterlocks based on my grid and the number. Thank God, because I didn't know anything about the difference between Sisterlocks or micro locks. I didn't know. I just thought tiny locks were all Sisterlocks. Just because your locks are tiny does not mean you have Sisterlocks. Because Sisterlock is trademarked, it is governed by Sisterlocks. There is a technique, there is a locking pattern, a couple of locking patterns. There is a grid pattern you have to follow, and it only is interlocks. It is not two-strand twist, it is not braids, and the size is not no big sizes either. There's a specific size, and you have to be trained by Sisterlocks company in order to offer Sisterlocks. Because when you're done with them, your name goes in their website where people who want to confirm whether you are indeed trained by them can go on their website and check you out and see if your name is there. And if your name is not there, then you are not offering Sisterlocks. And so let's be honest, how many people in Africa were trained by Sisterlocks? The Sisterlock company go to Africa and train them there? So, like I said, when I got mine done, I was lucky that I got somebody who came to the United States, was trained by Sisterlocks. She went home and then started her business and doing Sisterlocks for people. I have had people come to me ever since I've become a Sisterlock consultant. I have had transfer clients come to me who got their hair done different places in Africa with supposedly Sisterlocks, and I've double checked and found out they don't even have Sisterlocks. They have a type of micro locks. Somebody came with two-strand twist thinking she had Sisterlocks. Somebody came with multiple holes, and I'll show you guys pictures. Multiple holes in each strand because the technique was just bad technique. They didn't know what they're doing. They thought they were doing interlocks, but they were not. So all these type of things need repairs, and it breaks my heart because ideally the loctician or the consultant who puts your locks in should maintain your locks for you. And if they've made any mistakes, they need to fix it. The issue is people don't even know they're making mistakes because they don't even know that they don't know. Even if there are problems they've caused, they don't know how to repair it. Because ideally, the person who did your locks should repair as they go. As the hair matures, you repair as you go. So it breaks my heart when people have to come to me with other people's work that is bad, and I have to repair and charge them for something they should have been getting free, a repair that should have been free from whoever established it. So that's why I'm saying that you should not get Sisterlocks done in Africa, because if you have not done your research, you don't know if you're getting Sisterlocks or micro locks. So I encourage you, do your research, make sure that their name is on the Sisterlocks website. They could either be trainee or certified consultants. Get a consultation at least once. I know it's Africa, we don't want to throw money away, go to consultation and then establishment, but here is how you would know if they are trained by Sisterlocks. The consultation, the establishment, and your first retightening is one fee. You're not supposed to pay for consultation, pay for establishment, and then pay for a retie. That's not how it's supposed to be. But in Africa, you know, who's governing who's doing what? So people run their businesses however they're running their business, and that's just, you know, it's an honor system. Nobody's coming to check, are you honoring this or not? So if you decide that you're getting your hair done, your locks done in anywhere in Africa, just make sure that the person knows, at least, even if they didn't get trained by Sisterlocks in the United States, like they're being trained under somebody who knows Sisterlocks. Even though, I will be honest with you, that is not a thing, or you don't work for Sisterlock company, you can't train anybody to do Sisterlocks. But they're doing it in Africa. None of my business. At least go to somebody who knows what they're doing, who can give education. Because the establishment is one thing, the education is another thing. So if they don't tell you the do's and don'ts of what you should do to your lock, what you shouldn't do to your locks, and you get the establishment done, you will jack up your locks. You will pay all that money and mess up your lock. Make sure you've seen their work. Sisterlocks is not cheap. So if you're going to go to Africa and get it done for cheap, you can't come back to the United States and think you're going to get it for cheap. It's not cheap. And if you want it done right, do it here with somebody who is trained by Sisterlocks, who does good work, who has work to prove that they know what they're talking about. Do a consultation, research somebody good in Africa and go to that person and get it done right. But you can't go and get it done jacked up, come back here and somehow don't want to pay for the bad work that somebody did because you're getting repaired. My biggest thing for you, do your research before you go to somebody in Africa and get your Sisterlocks done. Else, feel free and get some micro locks. But if you want Sisterlocks, make sure they can give you Sisterlocks. Because don't come back and say you have Sisterlocks and I have to break your heart and tell you, honey, I'm sorry. These are not Sisterlocks. These are micro locks. Okay? So that's the end. That's it. I will see you guys in the next video. And I hope you're having a pleasant day. I appreciate you spending your valuable time listening to me talk on this channel. I will see you in the next. Bye!
Thinking about your love. Yeah. Everybody get chopped out. Place it up like helicopter. When them see the